Alright, I wanted to make a video about finding the maximum minimum of graphs. Before I do it, I always want to start out by resetting my calculator, which is by hitting second. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter right there. But anyway, second, memory, which is above the plus sign. And then, of course, it's going to walk you through a menu, but you can just remember it as 7, which is reset, 1, which is all RAM, and then 2, which is reset. So usually I just start out by hitting second, mem 712. Either way, if you were to put a graph here, and let's say it's x squared plus 8x minus 4, maybe, and you have a graph that, of course, has two intercepts, and it also has a minimum value there. How do you find the intercepts? How do you find the minimum? Just to make sure that if you're at home, you have a way to kind of use this as a guide. What you're going to do is use the calc function. Since it's in blue, you hit second trace. One thing you can do is find the 0, which of course is the intercept of the value, which it might be used somewhere else. And what you do to find the 0 is you use this arrow, and you see that little cursor on there. But you use this arrow to get to the left side first, because it says right there left bound. Hit enter. Then of course you see it says right bound, hit enter, and then hit enter one more time, and it'll tell you exactly what that is. So if you want to make sure it's working, just go ahead and, do that there. But 8.4 or negative 8.4 would be your intercept there. If I want the other intercept, I hit second calc, go again to 0. Again, pick something on the left. Doesn't really matter where it is, but I usually try to be at least close to where I'm supposed to be. So somewhere on the left of it, doesn't matter where, somewhere on the right side of it, which means above it. And then hit calc, and you see that 0.47 is the other 0. Now how do you find the minimum? Same thing, second calc. And what you're looking for now is exactly what we just said. We know that that's a relative, or actually an absolute minimum. But anyway, what you do is you pick a point to the left side of the minimum. And what I'm going to do is just make sure it's visible in the screen. There's other common sense ways to do it, but I'll talk about that in class. And then a right side. Again, as long as that value you're looking for is in that window. And then hit enter again, and it tells me that my minimum is at -4, -20, or y equals -20, whatever they'd be looking for. So if you're ever looking for those values, that's how you do that. Just make sure, again, you get some practice at it, because you'll have to be able to do that from memory.